Ahoy, hoy. All right. Good evening, NGS family. Welcome to a for fun exhibition game. It was between two Division West or Div D West teams. Um, Unfortunately, the core bouncers is having some roster issues right now. They had to forfeit their last game. They had to forfeit this game, but for the love of the game, they wanted to keep playing. And so they are extending a exhibition match to Team Krap Yourself, with Team Krap Yourself automatically getting the 2 point or the domination, the 3 point domination win. We are getting ready in our lobby. Um, the coin toss went in favor of the core bouncers, who banned the Garden of Terror and Battlefield of Eternity, and Team Crap Yourself. Oh no, sorry. The coin toss went in favor of core bouncers, which took first pick. Team Crap Yourself banned Brax's Holdout and Tomb of the Spider Queen. The core bouncers banned Garden of Terror, Battlefield of Eternity, and Crap Yourself picked a Volskaya Foundry. And I don't think I will ever get used to saying that. Um, Crap Yourself will be said a lot in uh, this broadcast. So hope you get used to it because it's not going anywhere quick. Looks all like all teams are ready. Um, Again, this is exhibition for fun. If anyone is looking to get into some competitive, you know, there are always teams looking for players, and come on over to the NGS Discord. I can give you directions if you need, and join in the fun. It's a great place to be, and we are moving into the draft. Here we go. Um, this is Volskaya Foundry. It tends to be a mid-top rotation. I am having some mic issues. Let me try to adjust that for you, Volt. Is that any better? I have my volume turned up to the max on my microphone right now. Um, Brightwing is the first band picked up by uh, the core bouncers, and Falstad is followed up by Crap Yourself. Can you hear me any better now? Hopefully, I've turned the volume all the way up and I've moved the mic closer to my mouth. Um, hopefully, hopefully you're getting better sound. Volskaya Foundry, you tend to rotate mid top with your 4-man and a bottom lane solo that can move up the treadmill to engage mid as needed. Diablo's a great band on this map. Um, there's lots of walls, lots of places to sneak around and charge, and Sonya, who is very meta right now, is the final ban from Crap Yourself. Uh, we will see what core bouncers goes with their first pick. You get the 1, 2, 2. They decide that Sylvanas, who's great here, Sylvanas can pick up Merc Queen and empower those turrets. Um, Great pickup for this map. Great shutdown if you're pushing with a lane with the uh, tree glove protector. Um, Crap Yourself is going to pick up their first 2 heroes. Let's see what they pick up, what they feel strong. A Diva and a Zul'jin. That's pretty early for a Zul'jin, if I'm being honest with you. Zul'jin can kind of fall off to blinds and stuns and the like. So it's early enough that core bouncers can pick up a counter to it. Lily, Johanna, etc. A May who also has blinds, and a Lily who has blinds. 2 blind heroes picked up right after the Zul'jin. Hopefully Bosu plays a mean Zul'jin and can make up for that. Lily had a little bit of a rework lately, a rebalance. She's pretty solid. not as far down as on the tier list as she used to be. Um, Krap yourself is going to look to ban out a Varian. Um, I don't know if their teams have been scouted, but since some of Core Bouncers is just pickup friends, it's a little bit harder to scout. And Li Ming is the final ban from Core Bouncers, not wanting to deal with the long range poke. Interesting that Krap Yourself is going into a very, very frontline heavy team all of a sudden. They went from Diva to frontline to maybe even an Uther tank, Gazlo, Uther tank, uh, Zul'jin follow up. This should be very interesting. Um, if K4000 picks up a healer, then I would expect that Uther to be the tank and the Gazlo to try to gather up everyone for a death ball. Vala and Thrall are picked up on the side of core bouncers. Vala long range poke, damage dealer, Thrall for the solo lane. Ooh, wow. That's a Uther healer, um, but a frontline heavy team. I would have loved to have a KT or a Jaina on the side of the core bouncers right now. We are going to be diving into our first game of the night. Again, for anyone that's just joining us, this is a for fun match. The core bouncers unfortunately had to forfeit due to some roster issues, but they love the game. They're here. They want to keep playing. They're hoping that they don't have to withdraw, but even if they do, they'd still love to just um, offer up exhibition matches with their opponents. Uh, we load in quickly, and on the side of Krap Yourself, we have Yatare as the Diva, Penetrator as the Uther, Darkfin as the Gazlo, K4000 as the Imperius, and Bosu as the Pleb Horse and Skin Zul'jin. And on the right side for core bouncers, we have Captain John J. On Sylvanas, Troll and Rhino on the May, Dan Solo on the Thrall, Brad on the uh, Vala, and the not KCB on the Lili. Teams both just sniffing around right now. No one wants to engage. Zul'jin looking for those stacks, maybe get a axe or two, but they find no one as Sylvanas moves up top, Thrall move bottom, and Krap Yourself is going to do the 4-man with the rotation. Zul'jin getting a few axes here and there, doing a little bit of damage to the wall, as Imperius gets a big lance, but takes half of his health for it. Diva has moved up from bottom to mid, as Gazlo rotates up to clean up that lane from Sylvanas. Camps are coming up. The 1 minute mark is a great time to start on your camps. May slides in and gets the Imperius pick after his charge in too deep. Moving to these camps at the 1 minute mark. If you take this fortification camp, it spawns halfway through the first objective. So most teams will try to pick that up ASAP. We have both teams doing that. I would say they can afford the Vala to go down and help that. But Sylvanas is doing okay for now. Again, Sylvanas is great with those turrets. Her Merc Queen empowers them. So I believe it's 60%, maybe it's 50% more damage from them. Great hero pickup. Speaking of talents, Let's pull those up. Zul'jin has 4 of his stacks, as Zul'jin is going to fall to a very aggressive core bouncers. Thrall is coming up. Is anyone else going to fall? Nope. Sylvanas is back doing the camp, still getting value, but that was a great engage from core bouncers. Gazlo's up here poking away at the wall, and May's going to come up and try to slow him down. Great boop into that blizzard. Oh my goodness. Is Gazlo going to get out alive? He does. Thrall is down bottom, just doing solo lane things. He has a turret. Did they steal? They stole. They stole the blue team's turret. They must have invaded and picked it up, or blue team must have left it behind. Interesting. You can see the point is unlocking right here in 5 seconds, and the turret camp is about 70 seconds out. So, D.Va has that full charge ready to explode. Right now, both teams are both trying to hold the point when they can and soak 7 simultaneously. 7 is a huge advantage. Getting free point percentage is always nice too. Imperius stabs Vala. She rolls away before there are any follow-up. And Red's going to say, nope, let's just get 7. Let's get 7 and get ready for this. D.Va falls down onto the Thrall. Uses her explosion instead of dying. But is the trade worth it? We'll see. Now, Team Core Bouncers knows they can come in. They are ahead. They have turrets. They have big turrets. As you can see, that turret is bigger than normal, which means that that Sylvanas took her Mercenary Queen. 60% more damage. Thrall's moving down. This turret's coming back up. If the Core Bouncers is feeling feisty, they can go down and pick it up as well. May is going to anchor the point. These two are going to shut this down and pick it up ASAP. Krap Yourself, on the other hand, has 4 people on their turret. They're noticing it's 10% left on it, left on the channel. They go in aggressively on this Lily. Lily is getting out alive as Sylvanas drops the big turret. May and Thrall in deep, but the big turrets are doing lots of damage to the team. Imperius is the first one to fall. Thrall's low. Lily's holding Q, just healing everyone. And Rhino slides in and boops that Zul'jin back into the blizzard. He's low. They're pinging for him to get out of there alive. Ooh, very exciting engage, and the Core Bouncer will take the first Triglav Protector. Traditional play, you will take this Triglav up and try to get the wall and the sippy cup. A great engagement again from that May. I would not want to be playing against those May boops. She is on point today. If you can get the wall and the well, it's considered value. If you can do damage to the fort, even more value. They have the Triglav halfway down. Imperius lances the Sylvanas. Not enough follow-up as the rest of the wall crumbles to the Triglav Protector, and you may want to get out of there. That Vala can be very squishy with an Imperius charge. But they're going to look to poke just a little bit more. Meanwhile, the D.Va has taken the entire wall down here and is taking the turret. That is a great trade on Krap Yourself's part. They are a little bit behind on experience, but they got the same value on the C point as Core Bouncers did on the B point. So in the end, that will be favorable for them. C point is the first one you can really see about ending with. Thrall is going to get out with just a sliver of health. D.Va's chasing in pretty far, and she's not going to commit. She's not going to take those shots. Meanwhile, the Core Bouncers decides to bully them off of the healing point as Gazlo and Uther are back taking their siege camp. Game's far from over, but Core Bouncers is looking like they're in a good position right now. They're going to pick up another turret. They're going to pick up a siege camp to counter tops. And Diva is just relentlessly pressuring that bottom to the point where May has to go down and commit to stopping them a little bit. Blue is moving up at the Sylvanas. Does she sniff it out? They are coming in pretty hard. She gets out just in time from that spear. Almost grazed her butt. We'll see if the May can counter any kind of dive. The Blizzard goes in. Boot back in. But the Gazlo Gravo Bomb. Gravo Bomb Divine Storm follow-up. Drops Vala. The healing points up and May dies to it too. Imperius cues in, trying to finish off the Sylvanas to no avail. That was a great engagement from Krap yourself. And that's what they're looking to do. They're looking to get a big spear, a Gravo Bomb, and just blow everything up behind it. Divine Storm, the Wombo combo, if you will. While the Core Bouncers is going to be looking to macro the game a little bit more, a little bit slower play. Krap yourself takes the first fort of the game, while Core Bouncers is licking their wounds a little bit. I don't know. I think the Vala was just stunned far too long to have dropped her healing pulse. She was probably mashing that F like crazy, trying to drop it to get healing on her team. But when you're stunned, chained, it's hard to do anything about it. You just take your hands off the keyboard. Their orange team is, or the red team is pinging danger, telling people to back off as the Wombo combo is back up for the blue team. Krap yourself. Zul'jin is getting through his stacks pretty quickly as they do their big engagement. We'll slide in. I didn't see the Gravo Bomb. It may have been interrupted, or it may have been out of range. The Gravo Bomb comes out now. Fortunately, it does not land. Core Bouncers is looking here to get out alive as the Krap yourself is relentless against them. Sylvanas is picked up and Krap yourself is not done. They are charging after them as Uther channels the point. Core Bouncers got to 96%. That Sylvanas will be up in time to contest that. Keep an eye on the map. Watch where your teammates are showing. If they see blue down bottom, they can push that Uther off and take the protector, the Volskaya, for themselves, the Triglav protector. They're picking up their siege camp. Blue team knows what they need to do. They're going to hold this point. They're going to be up there aggressively. And it looks like red team is just going to be ready to defend. The big question is, where does Krap yourself take this? Are they going to push into this top wall? I think they are. I think they're going to. But I was wrong. They are going to move down. They are going to stop at... Nope. Yeah, they are stopping today. They figure the late game A point might be worth it right now. The Grabo Bomb follow-up. Oh, Uther is not there with the stun. He's in the Triglav protector. You're not getting any heals as Thrall chases down Zul'jin and misses the root. Imperius is coming back, looking for a stab. Unfortunately, at that point, Uther probably should have just dropped out of the Triglav protector and followed up that Gravo Bomb with a Divine Storm. But blue team still takes top and bottom forts with this objective and is pushing in on the bottom keep. Sylvanas doing cleanup, trying to get core bouncers 16 to be on an even talent tier. Thrall is in pretty far. He has Earthquake, but that does not work against a Tree God Protector. He's going to E-speed out and live to see another day, as blue is on even talent tiers, or red's on even talent tiers, and is going to try to come this. The Grabo Bomb catches Lily, followed by a stun. Zul'jin in the back, just invincible with his Tazdingo. Thrall is going to fall next, as Krap Yourself is going to hopefully push into this wall. Get their value here. Ooh, Vala. Oh, that was a little bit scary. Had this had a sidewall down, they could have gone in and killed Vala. Sylvanas is still clearing top. Doing Sylvanas things, as Krap Yourself is going to take the first keep of the game. Vala is just going to try to clear up the last of those minions, as blue is going to paint the map blue, take their turrets, take the opponent's turrets, take everything they can. It looks like both teams will be approaching 20 when this last Tree God Protector comes up. So now is the time for red team to make a move, and they are doing that in the bush. The bush gank. The great blizzard slide into Zul'jin, follows the Earthquake to secure an Imperious kill. That is 2 kills in the favor of the core bouncers. Great comeback, great gank. Feeling good right now. Hopefully they can make up for some of those structure damage. They are aggressively moving in. They wanted this point. They want another kill. Valo is stunned, followed up by Divine Storm from Uther. The Diva Bomb pushes them out, and exchanged for Lily's 1,000 jugs, but red decides they are not done. They are going to push them off of this fort. Lily kind of on an island, and red decides they've had enough. The core bouncers are going to back off. They're going to take their camps. They need to clear bottom, as a 2 catapult wave is already starting to build up there. Going to take their siege camp, relieve that pressure for the C point. Again, 2 great kills from the core bouncers, but both members of Krap Yourself are back up. Ultimates are starting to return. Grabo Bomb is in 5 seconds, Divine Storm in 20. As the Krap Yourself is going to take this fort before they're going to move down. No, they are going to keep going. They are going to follow up with everything they have. Grab Bomb, Divine Storm not even used, as they pick off that Sylvanas. May's not going to let him get out if she has anything to say about it, but she doesn't. Krap Yourself is going to clear up top and maybe move down to the C point. They have the 20s lead. This is the time that they can do something with their advantage. If I were Krap Yourself, I would probably push in on this mid wall or look for a gank, see if they can grab this Lily. Lily May, even better, as core bouncers backs off behind their wall. The core bouncers is just going to want to play as safe as possible until they hit that 20. Grab Bomb comes out, misses everyone. Thrall's getting pretty low, and Krap Yourself is going to just keep pushing into this. They're using that 20 advantage. Thrall is hit by an explosion and a spear follow-up and falls to the team. This is time for you, Krap Yourself, to take this keep, maybe look at ending the game. A spear onto Sylvanas. Stun follow-up, not enough, as Imperius is low and they're backing out. The team Krap Yourself has decided that they got enough value from that, and they're going to pick up turrets, they're going to pick up the objective bottom. If Team Krap Yourself picks up this objective, at this point, all they have to do is walk in and click on the core. Hypothetically, not necessarily 100%, but if you have 5v5 and you are 18 minutes in and can walk straight to core, you should not have problems taking it. No one's channeling that point, though. They're still looking for an even talent tier engaged now. As core bouncers decides, you know what, we're going to clean up bottom. We will start channeling the point. No, they're just, I think core bouncers is just looking for something. They know that they don't do well into that 5v5 engage. Vala sniffed out by D.Va. D.Va's on her tail now. She throws out a wave to try to stop him. Does not make it out as Thrall joins into the thing, drops a turret. Thrall is getting low as you have Earthquake to get out. Not using it as he falls. This is the point right now where if you are Krap Yourself, you go core. Uther should be moving up there to join the team. 2 deaths at level 20 is enough to finish. If you can pick up a third, great. If not, you just kill the core. The silence arrow from Sylvanas goes out, but she is caught in the Grava Bomb. And focus the core, guys. Don't lose sight of the objective. Great wombo combo from Krap Yourself as they take the game 1 win. And we will see shortly if the core bouncers wants to take first pick or map pick again for the second game. Let's move to the stats screen. And while we give, we'll chat about this. D.Va, look at only, I think it was, I don't know if she died in human form or not, but she was top siege damage, top experience, top hero damage for her team. She was the follow-up to those grav bombs and divine storms and divine strikes, the charges from Imperius, just AoE damaged into them. I'm wondering if she took auto attack damage. She did not. So there's a talent at 7 where you're fully charged, you deal extra auto attack damage, but she took a pretty standard build. Let me chat with our friends here and see what they want to do. Other than that, I don't see too much outside of the normal for builds. I know a Q build is pretty standard for Uther. May was really great on those blizzards and slides. We got a lot of value from it. Unfortunately, it was just not enough follow-up. Alright. I'm updating the win. Let's see what map the team wants to pick up. We are going to move here shortly to our screen, our starting screen, as we wait for people to decide. Shouldn't be 10 minutes, but that's what the countdown will start as. So I expect 5 or 6 minutes. We will be back up and running. NGS viewers and anyone who stopped on by. Um, the core bouncers decided that they would go first pick, and Team Crap Yourself has gone with Towers of Doom. One of my team's personal favorites. I despise the map with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns, but my team seems to really like it, and so we've gotten a lot of experience at it. Towers of Doom, very unique in there is only one way to win this map, and that is through channeling altars and taking shots. You cannot push to win this map. If you push and take all the buildings on the map, then your core will start firing shots one at a time. But you cannot push onto the core. So on that aspect of it, it's a very unique map. Um, for anyone not familiar with it, each side only has 3 buildings. When you channel an altar, which come up every so often, you get a shot for each building that you control and one for your core. So if you've pushed into the other teams, you will take extra shots. If you've taken one of their forts, you'd get 5 shots instead of your 4. Um, there's a boss that will give you 4 shots. It doesn't matter how many buildings you have. The boss will always give 4 shots. And there are some sapper camps that the little goblin sappers that will charge at buildings and blow up. If you push those into the death zone, they then count as shots. So, and here we are diving straight into our draft. Core bouncers again taking the first pick. Um, Towers of Doom, you're going to be looking to have a very strong 4-man comp. Um, is the traditional sense. You're going to want 4 men in the bottom lane, pressuring that lane. It's the powerhouse lane. And then if you can afford a double soaker between mid and top to just soak all the experience and pressure buildings when they can. Zul's a very good double soaker here. Leoric, Dahaka, Murkies can be good double soakers. Sonya is below average as far as it goes, but she can handle it. I would love to see a Zol pickup here. I think that whoever gets that Zol gets a little bit of a boost. Malthael, another great double soaker. And the core bouncers just said no. No Gazlo, no Diva. We are not going to tolerate it in this game. Screw you guys for your stupid, crappy wombo combos that killed us. Um, and Crap Yourself is going to choose their second ban. They don't want the Sylvanas. The Sylvanas can shut down those lanes. That'll give you the pressure into the building pretty well. First pickup from the core bouncers, we will see hopefully in a second. I think it's a very strong map to pick up your solo lane. Dahaka. Dahaka is one of those that can get between lanes quickly. Not by burrowing, but by taking the move speed talent and stacking it up. The Zol is the counter right there. In this Dahaka versus Zul, I would give it to Zul. Dahaka takes a while to power up that speed to get between lanes. Zol leaves his freaking minions behind that still have to be cleared even after he's gone. So I like the Zul pickup. Puts a check mark in my book for the draft of Team Crap Yourself. But let's see what the 4-man looks like. Stukov is great into the 4-man bottom if that's what Crap Yourself is going to try to do. And the Junkrat Nazebo. I love me some Nazebo play. Don't get me wrong. I love Nazebo as a hero. He is a late game hero. This map tends to go mid to late game, but I feel like he needs two strong lanes to stack in. And maybe he's going to rotate mid and bottom and help Dahaka with those rotations. Junkrat's great, scouting, slowing down rotations. Um, Krap yourself is like, we do not want to see the Bright Wing. We don't want to see that global. You already have the Dahaka global, which can turn a team fight almost immediately. The one advantage that Dahaka has over Zol is, yes, if core bouncers engages, it can become 5v4 pretty quickly versus 4v4. Um, Anubarak and let's see what their other pick is. Raynor. I think looking at this, I think Krap Yourself has a really strong draft so far. Um, Raynor can pick up his level 1. He deals more damage to minions and to waves. He can push those out. Anubarak is a really squishy tank right now, not quite in the meta, but see what Darkfin can pull off with us. Ooh. So, I will tell you, a couple weeks ago, I cast a game with a Mal'Ganis and a Malfurion and follow-up damage. The Mal'Ganis slept the team, the Malfurion sleepy rooted the team, and the follow-up damage destroyed the other team. I hope that the core bouncers is able to perform at the same level. Um, I like the Kira being able to E against the Mal'Ganis as soon as he's wandering into sleep. Anubarak can get the Unstoppable from burrowing out. But if the Mal'Ganis Malfurion Sleepy Doom works out, you know, Mal'Ganis sleeps, Malfurion roots and sleeps, Nazebo zombie walls, they can pump out some good damage. Junkrat, perhaps a rocket ride or a wheel of death is his Riptire coming in behind that. Who do you think, viewers? Whose draft do you like better? I think there's positive and negative on both sides, and I'm going to say it's going to be a very close match. My vote as a caster should be impartial, so let me real quickly change this to the end game. We have K4000 on the Kira, Darkfin on the Anubarak, Bosu on the Pleb Horse, Pleb Raynor again, the Pleb DPS, Penetrator on the Stukov, and Yatare on the offlane Zul. And for red side, we have Troll and Rhino again on the tank as Mal'Ganis this time, Captain John as the Junkrat, Brad as the Nazebo, Not Casey as the Malfurion, and Dan Solo as the Solo. I guess that makes sense. Dahaka is going for that tongue, does not pick up anything. Malfurion with the Sleepy Roots. I like this. Unfortunately, the root in silence is too much for Mal'Ganis, and he has to step out before any follow-up to that sleep. Red team picks up that Kira as she went in too far and taking tower shots. Right now, you're going to be wanting to get to your lanes and get experience, but both teams are just brawling it out. Malfurion's going to tap. The rest of the red team is going to move bottom as Dahaka is going to start the solo lane. Zol right now isn't so powerful, but he picks up later when he's just throwing a W out, getting a couple slashes, moving on to the next lane. Great camp pickup as soon as possible by the core bouncers. Pick up the camps often. Pick them up anytime you can. They are looking to invade as well. The Junkrat boops them off. The Sleepy Roots does not quite catch the Kira, and Nazebo's in trouble right now as Zool rotates down and roots him. Great idea on that invade. I think that if Mal'Ganis had rotated up and gone in first with a knee, it could have been very well followed up by the rest of the team. Two of those sappers hit the core bouncer's wall as one remains in the back line. Akira, again, I think is a great pickup for that Mal'Ganis. So as soon as he's lifting off of the ground to come in and sleep you, she's going to hit him with a knee and stun him out of it. Nubrak is rotating mid as Dahaka is trying to do mid and top things by himself. Zol is just going to wait for this experience wave to come to him. I'd like to see Zol take the lane priority and be the one to make sure that Dahaka's following him around. Meanwhile, Red is coming up to the top right altar. Are they going to poke on the bottom altar, or are they just going to commit to the top two? They are committing to the top two, pushing Zool off. Malfurion is going to position as the rest of blue team comes in. Stukov with the zombie wall around him. Not a lot of follow-up, but the Kira's hurt in the back line. Dahaka's being rooted, and the follow-up wall is immediately released. Oops, from Nazebo. Shots are all fired. Dahaka falls to Kira's bleeding effects, but it goes in favor of 8 shots to Krap yourself, 4 to core bouncer. But it's a long match. This match does not end until someone hits 0. I know it's a stupid thing to say. Plenty of people can come back from less than 4 shots remaining. So this is where the Zool is going to be powerful. Zool did not take W build, but Zool still has very powerful wave clear regardless. Meanwhile, bottom, Junkrat boops in half the team onto the tower. Nubrak dives in. Unfortunately, that means he cannot dive out. Tried to save his teammates, that Rainer. Junkrat freed him from his sleep before a root could fall under him. Meanwhile, Junkrat is going to keep chasing that Kira. Not a lot of damage there. Good effort from the core bouncers. Root could have finished off that Rainer follow-up, but a good effort nonetheless. Junkrat is starting on the camp. Nubrak's back up. There's going to be 4-man on the blue side. Nazebo just takes the last of his stacks as aggressively coming in from Krap yourself. Malfurion lands the root. Sleepy Roots healing himself. Nazebo kills Rainer in the back line, and all of a sudden Dahaka burrows down, and this is going to be turning heavily in the favor of core bouncers. They tongue into a Zool, get the kill, and Red is going to start channeling the point. They want to come down here and try to save. Their sappers are gone. There's no more sappers to push in. But they are going to fall on that Stukov. A great tongue from Dan Solo. The root misses him, but hopefully the Junkrat mine finishes him off. A great rotation up from core bouncers. They need to get down here soon, though. Those Rainer and the Adubrak Beetles are going to take a lot of shots. Thankfully, Junkrat AoEs, easy clear. Easy clear for waves. Dahaka's doing pretty good up top against the Zul. I think that they're about even on their lane rotations. The Nazebo is at 34 stacks, level 10, lacking the stacking ability. I would not expect to have that 20 taken. We have Dark Conversion from Mal'Ganis, the life swap. We have a Gargantuan from Nazebo. We have Twilight Dream from Malfurion. We have Adaptation, I believe, from Dahaka and Riptire from Core Bouncers. Oh, they rotate up on that Zul. Great rotation. A little bit scary down here. Is it worth the fort right before the objective? Let's see if they can salvage this fort. The Riptire comes out, hits several of them. Kira falls to the Twilight Dream and the damage follow-up. Rainer's the next target, getting low. Is he going to escape? He barely out ahead. Junkrat's going to poke him and say, one more. Nope. Nubrak dove in again. No dive out if he's diving in. If I'm core bouncers, I'm rotating up here. Aggressively try to help the Dahaka. If I was on Krap yourself, though, I would go take this fort. That counters at least one shot, maybe two. And the new Brack is going to do just that. A little bit late. That's going to prevent one shot now, as the rest of core bouncers is aggressively on to get those other three shots. Rainer falls. The five of them can channel this altar and get another 4 shots off boss if that's what they're feeling. If not, they need to get Junkrat and Nazebo down and take back this fort. I believe it's at 12 minutes the forts power up into keep level. Defenses and attack power. But for now, it's still just a fort. Trying to keep everything back. A Junkrat is struggling, but manages to capture the objective, or the camp. Dahaka looks for the big tongue, only picks up the Raider as the Kira slam kills off Junkrat. This tower is really low. That's actually really good for core bouncers. They can leave it and come back later if they need to. Meanwhile, the team Krap Yourself is holding the lane as strong as they can. A 7-point deficit for Krap Yourself, but the bottom lane is the power lane with the 2 camps that can give you extra shots. And the fact that it zones out these two towers as well. This is the time for Junkrat to get a poke in. Great tire, almost finishes off the Kira in one hit. You can dive the fort. Kira's still very, very low. Can a Junkrat mine get him over there? Dahaka rotating down. Maybe a burrow would have been helpful. But it looks like teams are going to, or core bouncers is going to poke mid and take bottom. Dark Conversion is up if you can find a good target to swap. Dahaka's weaving around. Red team is mostly just trying to not take too much damage. And Nubrak is back up, coming in, looking to stop the Kira from channeling. The silence under the burrowed Dahaka finishes him off when he comes up. Otherwise, with core bouncers, they're going to back off. They're going to lick their wounds. They're still 7 shots ahead. They've traded 1 for 1. The sapper caps or camp is up on the Team Crap Yourself side, but too aggressive for the short-staffed core bouncers right now. Kira finishes her blood quest. Junkrat a little bit scarily rotated down just as Team Crap Yourself came into their bush. Great grenade sensing, checking that bush before they moved in. The shove pushes back Mal'Ganis, and Core Bouncers is just going to take the camp. This is your 12-minute mark. The tunnel opens up. It's a one-way portal from your core to the middle of the map, and these are now powered up. You can see the ghosts rotating around the forts. They are now the level it keeps. Great ice block from Nazebo. Mal'Ganis is going in deep. He's trying to get the Rainer and gets pushed out. Azul is coming down as Dahaka is still up top, looking for the root. The Azul root lands on Nazebo. He's getting targeted and burned. The life swap comes out from Mal'Ganis, and Zul is low. Dahaka is burrowed in. They're all trying to get a pick somewhere. Dahaka uses his adaptation, but does not go off in time to save him. And Mal'Ganis is going to fall as well. Tap if you got it. If you don't, it's time to get out. Three towers are up right now. Team Crap Yourself is going to take this, make each of them worth 5. So I would expect one person to channel bottom, the rest to rotate up. I don't think they can make it in time now. So they will get 10 shots in exchange for 3. Turning the favor back into actually an even game. Blue is going to come down here, aggressively defend this bottom keep. They know how to play it. They are sticking with the game plan. Push bottom, hold bottom. Do things elsewhere with your solo lane. This is where Nazebo's has fallen off. He's not really powerful until 20, and he's not getting the stacks to be powerful at 20. Anubrak falls into a sleep, gets out of the zombie wall just in time. Junkrat with his annoying traps and mines keeps Crap Yourself dancing around. The sleepy roots land. The follow-up Nazebo spiders are going to poke at him, but Stukov is just going to heal that up on his own. The push, Nubrak goes in deep. He's trying to get out. He is silenced. He is on an island, but he somehow manages to escape. Now red team is under the tower. They're dying to the shots. Nubrak dives in, kills Malfurion. Stukov is looking to slap that Junkrat, but they take the 2 kills as the tower comes up. The other 2 lanes just soaking. And you can see the power of that soak. The team Crap Yourself can now take these sappers, send those in. They're going to get another 5 shots. So 5 plus 6, 11 potential shots coming over to the side of Team Crap Yourself if they can push these sappers in. There is no one here to stop these sappers, and that's bad news. That's 3 more shots. We're dropping them to 10, and Stukov is the only one getting that back camp. As the last of the core bouncers are coming back up, Junkrat is now up and can come in through the tunnel if he needed, the channel. Stukov is going to pick up the camp, and core bouncers is going to take this time of them moving elsewhere to take back this bottom fort. Meanwhile, Crap Yourself is going to kill mid. Why not? Their team wasn't there to stop them. They have 20s. They can rotate as 5 now. They can dive this and get someone, hopefully, before it comes all the way up. A new Brat committing to just that. A lot of damage, a lot of sleep. Spell armor saves him for quite a bit of health. The sappers hit the fort after it comes back up, and it just needs to be sneezed on again. And that's what Rainer's going to do. Just sit down and poke, drop some beetles to take shots, and get out. Kira falls to Sleepy Roots, a lot of poke. Stukov is trying to heal out the team. Nice big burst heals. This is potentially game ending. There are 2 6 altar shots for Team Krap Yourself. They have a great engage on the Kira. Zol's going to go under the tower. Does he have shield? Doesn't look like it, but he's going to dance around as Malfurion takes shots. Meanwhile, the bottom objective is channeled. Stukov falls, but in exchange they've traded 2 heroes. The Haka adaptation's up. He's not going to get it before he's killed, though. This should be GG's on the side of Team Krap Yourself. Wins the series 2-0. We will wait for the results screen to come up, and I will offer. I'm going to ping in Discord to see if anyone from Team Krap Yourself would love to have an interview. GG's from both teams, I think, for having shaken up their roster. The core bouncers did a great job trying to come into that. And I am going to ping. Let me ping Team Krap Yourself and see if any of them want to do an interview. Meanwhile, let's look at the stats. You can see the strong follow-up, or the strong soak by Zool. Very powerful. Dahaka did a great job keeping close to even to them. But in the end, the 4-man for Team Krap Yourself was just so strong, and they were making the right rotations at the right times. They didn't do more damage, but they secured those kills. In the end, that is what matters: is you get those kills, you pressure the lane, you get experience. While we wait to see if any of them are going to join us, anyone who has enjoyed coming in, you can give me a follow if you feel so obligated to. You don't have to. Oh, and we have someone who's come into Discord. Darkfin. Hello. How are you this evening? I'm doing good. You guys put up a hell of a fight, and you guys, you were a new Brack, right? And the first game that was your, oh, you were the Gazlowe in the first game. Not, oh yeah, because you guys didn't have a tank in the first game. Yeah, yeah, it was a great comp actually. So let's talk about game one. The 3 bruiser, the 4 frontliners really. Uh,
Pretty well against what they were doing. They were pretty squishy, and I mean, we knew that if we made it to 20, we would be heavily favored on, and since we were on Volskaya, that was pretty likely to happen. So we just went for some like very strong late games since they didn't have any like real like poke and stuff that was like super threatening. So yeah, we just tried that comp and had just a lot of CC and a lot of AoE damage. And I knew that like once we were able to get like our ults and stuff, it would go a lot better. Like in the early game, it was a little bit shaky, but then once we hit 10 and had some good team fights, then we were in very good shape.
Yeah, I really liked you guys were pretty tight on your divine spirit, your divine charges into the gravo bombs, into the divine
Yeah,
storms. You know, those are always fun to watch when you're pulling off those wombo combos, so to
yeah,
speak. You guys did
absolutely.
did great. I uh, did you were you afraid of any one on their team? Was there any heroes you were afraid that they would pick up, or was this just you guys felt very comfortable in that game?
I mean, we've been playing with Sonya a lot, and we kind of think Sonya is like a little bit overpowered right now, and so we sort of figured like if we have first pick, we'll try to get Sonya, and if we don't have first pick, we're gonna ban Sonya. So um, that was basically our plan, and it's good to have because we had Diva and Gazlo that can both like soak a lane pretty easily. So if we like so we don't really need to stay at a 4 man, but if we do, like it still works because Gazlo kind of plays like a mage. So as far as like people on their team, I mean, like we drafted like the the only thing that is good would be like multiple mages, like a lot of poke damage. Like if they had like a Chromie and a Liming or something,
Yeah,
it would be hard for us.
I bet they were wishing for a KT right about then.
Yeah, or KT. Yeah.
Living bombs would have made that game interesting for you
A lot
guys.
harder, yeah. Especially since our healer's Uther, right? So we don't have like a ton of heals.
Yeah. All right. So great job that first game. You guys once it started picking up, you were getting your wombo combos. You pulled ahead. You were getting everything on the map, and you guys you guys played it very well. Moving on to game two, do you guys like Towers of Doom? Is it something I hate the map? I hate the map to death, but my team loves it. So
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny because well, some one person on our team used to absolutely hate it, and we would like ban it, and now he kind of likes it. Like I find Towers actually has some pretty sweet comebacks, like and people sort of really overestimate the importance of like actually doing the objectives and things like that. Like I think that getting buildings and soaking is just the most important thing, and controlling bot lane. Like nothing else really matters that much. Like we've won games where we had like 4 health left at our core, and they had like 30 plus, and we like, and then like once we get control, it feels like we win easily. So I think
absolutely,
it's kind of a unique map that's sort of interesting in that way. But
it's
we didn't
definitely
really have a specific plan, no.
it's definitely a map that if you follow kind of the standard double soak into the 4 man push bottom, and if you can execute it well, once you get to that point where you've taken control of the map, and you have the other team just following you around trying to catch up.
Yeah, the draft was like kind of interesting because they first picked the Haka, and then their second picks were Nazebo and whoever their mage
Junkrat.
was, Junkrat. Yeah, so it was like they had like two mages, kind of like Nazebo and Junkrat are both kind of mages, and we were just thinking like, okay, well, we're just gonna like dive and like we it was a little bit like dicey early, and we had some communication problems. Like our Zool like thought we were coming to objectives, but like we weren't because we were busy pushing bot and stuff. And so like we didn't actually like it wasn't as I felt like the game was like get kind of close in the early-ish area. Like we were behind on damage, but we knew that that didn't really matter. So
Yeah,
um,
I saw a
yeah,
couple really good rotations down from Zool. I don't know if that was intuition or if that was communicated, but he
yeah.
was
Well,
he
he's
was I should
Play
say.
Zool on that map all the time whenever he can. Like usually it gets banned, but yeah, it works really well for us.
Yeah, they came down, dropped a root, and were able to secure a kill for you guys.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
anyway, that's all I have. You guys, congratulations. I know you didn't need to play it for the points, but you guys earned the domination,
Yep.
clearly taking it 2-0. Is there any shout outs you want to have? The floor is yours if you want to say anything else.
Just the HOTS community. Two of our members are work at face-to-facegames.com, which is a Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh card store in Canada, and so I guess it's only right for us to shout them out. And yeah, I mean, just any fans of the game, and I'm happy to see a competitive scene, and hope it keeps growing strong.
I agree wholeheartedly. I love the NGS crew because it's very supportive. It's um, very fun, and people that just the love for the game it shows in this NGS community. You
Yeah,
know,
and thanks for doing what you do too.
yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah,
Um, Congratulations again, and I look forward to the rest of your season. Hopefully, you guys are sniffing around the playoffs to
that's
make
the
it in
hope.
the
Yep.
season.
All
All
right.
right, thank
Thanks a
you.
lot. Bye.
All right, everyone. We are looking for a raid. During the interview, I was sniffing out a raid target. Um, if I can spell it correctly. We will be raiding Bankey. He is also casting a match tonight. Um, Thank you for watching. Again, if you want to give me a follow, that's great. Just trying to get affiliate, not just enjoy having those options open to get emotes and do points. If not, that's cool. No hard feelings. Have a great evening, and I will catch you guys for another match later.
What's for dinner?
What?